What am I doing here? Why am I tied up? Hello? Why aren't you talking? What's going on? I deserve to know that, don't I? I thought I recognized you. Why am I tied up? And what do you want from me? Look, if this was about last night, I'm not going to do it again. It was a one-time thing. You really have to believe me. I mean, it was truly a coincidence. I just think that you're overreacting. I was only there because I heard something outside. I mean, I was trying to sleep. I had to see what it was. And I know coming from me it sounds crazy, which is respectable that you choose to believe who you want to, but look, look at me. Look at my character. You really think that I'd do something like that? I mean, I'm just asking you to see things from my perspective. What I would be putting on the line, risking for someone like you. I mean, you are great. You are so special, but I have a life of my own, too. You have to believe me. And this is about something else. And what could that be? What's that? What? There's a serial killer on the loose? You're joking, right? In this small town? I mean, nothing goes on here. There can't be. You think I have something to do with this? The killings. You're joking, right? Look, little me, I couldn't possibly do something like that. I mean, I could barely hurt a fly. Why would you think that I would do something so evil? You know, it kind of hurts my feelings. I mean, me and you, we've been friends for so long, and you're accusing me of something that's insanely psychotic and crazy. I mean, I've always been so empathetic about people and things. I couldn't possibly do something like this. Ugh, God. I mean, what is this? A show and tell? You think that's mine? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just that it's not mine. Really, it's not. You what? You found it in my house. And what exactly were you doing there? Look, just because you have suspicions of me doesn't give you the right to go through my things. Look, sweetie, I understand that you're scared, afraid. I mean, anyone would be, especially if there's a killer on the loose. I admire your bravery, but now you're just invading my privacy. Oh, and what else did you find? A shrine. A shrine of who? You. You. That's right. You know, I was kind of hoping you'd find it. I have cameras, you know. I know who comes in and who comes out. But do you really think that I could be that stupid? To have a whole shrine in my house with no cameras, no security. In fact, when you gave me that sedative, I didn't take it. I had pretended to be asleep this whole time. Isn't that a surprise? Am I the killer? Why, of course I am. Why else do you think that all of your close friends were my victims? The rest, they were just witnesses. I mean, I couldn't get caught, you know? I had to be careful. But I guess I don't have to anymore. Now do I? You've made things so easy, and I thank you for that. Well, firstly, you decided to have your own sweet revenge. And what will the police think? Now I'm your victim. I mean, you've completely tied me up, and I have the bruises to prove it. You know, I could give you some pointers if you'd like. Hey, it's going to be okay. I know things didn't go as you planned, but look, me and you, we can get through this. That's how it always should have been. And I'm not looking to harm you. In fact, I'm looking to keep you safe. And I know that's cheap coming from me, but oh, it's so true. I don't want to hurt you, and you have to believe me. That is the last thing that I want. Believe it or not, you mean everything to me. But I just want nothing more than to have you to myself. I mean, I've always been bad with sharing, and that is a bad quality of mine. But if you want, I can work on it, and maybe you can have a few friends. But only a few. Hey, hey, look at me. We can be together. We can put all of this behind us. We can start a new life together. I will never speak of this to anyone as long as you promise not to speak of my wrongdoings to others. I can be our little secret. Usually secrets break others apart, but in our case, it's going to bring us closer and closer together. I would never try to harm you. That's not in my book. But what I want to do, I want to make you smile, happy. I mean, you enjoy being happy, right? We all do. We love to smile, and we love when others make us smile. You can sit there and shake your head, but I know that somewhere in the darkest parts of you, your mind, your heart, you want this. You want someone to care about you this much that they're willing to end people all for you. And there's no shame in that. The more you run away from it, the more it's going to chase you, find you. And even if you think that you've gotten away, it's going to be there, waiting for you. But then you realize that all of that time that you spent running from it, you were actually carrying it with you the entire time. And that hurts worse than enduring it. I know what I'm asking you is something so extreme, but I promise, if you start to trust me and realize that what we're doing here is going to be worth it, you're going to be happy. And really, that's all that matters. Well, to me at least. Making you happy is all that matters to me. And I just want you to know that. I want you to know that I love you, and I'm not going nowhere.